हाँ, 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 ओके। हेलो, हेलो, हेलो। गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स।
Morning, sir.
हाँ, अब आवाज आ रही है बेटे। और ये आर यू एबल टू सी द स्क्रीन बेटे?
Yes, sir.
ओके, ओके। So, all right, then I'll start the class, okay? Uh, so, I switch off the phone. Okay, this is the first class for you on the introduction to data science. Now, why this data science came, do you know that? Anybody knows about it? Data science, why it became so popular? Any student? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you, sir.
And why it is known as data science? Why it became important?
Because we draw the inferences, prediction from the whatever the data we are having. That's why this is the data science.
But why did data became so important? Where does it come importance from?
Sir, what I little bit know about that, it is started from the basket analysis where we are able to know the choice of the customer, what they are frequently buying and all. And from there onwards, it has gained the momentum like the doing the clustering, doing the prediction from the historical data
You
and all.
are you are telling the use of the data. Okay, where did data come from? Okay, let me tell you. Earlier, we were talking about the data as data from archaeological department or meteorological department. They used to have lot of data because archaeology means lot of billion years there, and meteorology also, the weather reports are there hundreds of years and all that. So that was the data which we were talking about, and that was the data which was being analyzed. Now Facebook came up, WhatsApp came up, Twitter came up, all these things came up. They started having lot of data. So you use some French word, some Indian word, some Sanskrit word, whatever you are using, it becomes semi-structured type of thing. But then this data could become very important. Data could be utilized for certain production purposes. Data could be utilized for the purpose of doing some good work and all that. So 2011, it was decided that data science is becoming important. So we used to have a lot of symposia on data science. And now data science has become a degree. There are BTech also produced on data science and all that, because data science has become very important, because that whatever data is there, that data has to be analyzed and properly assessed. How do you assess it? That's where the comes the machine learning, machine that the AI comes into picture to this. So data science and AI has become combined. Machine learning is being used in a big manner for the data science. So that's what the data science comes. So the internet, and because in the 90s, for example, in India we were asking for internet 256K byte. Today, you are having 4G byte without any very little payment. So that time it was only available with DST and various scientific laboratories. There was nothing available with any other institution. That was the conditions during 90s. Today, you have all the internet available. Your mobile has a few gigabyte of internet. Your desktop has few gigabyte desktop. So that type of thing is there. So therefore the data became huge. When data becomes huge, you wanted all the data to be utilized, and that's where the incursion of the science of data science came up. So that's the objective is define the team a term data science, in the context of an organization, explain different types of data, list and explain different types of analysis that can be performed on data, explain the common mistake about the data size, and define the concept of the ranging. Let some of the application of data science list them, define the life cycle of the science. The data science की life science क्या है? That's what I say. 2011 it became popular, and now it's become almost important. There are millions of jobs there. So that is data science definition जी आ गया. It is computing, programming, visualization, machine learning, big data database, data science, modeling and simulation. This mathematics comes. Domain knowledge is the again what subject you are talking. If you are talking of spinach, you should know what is spinach there. If you are talking of the production, you should know what production is you are talking about it. So these are the computing, mathematics, domain, and this complete become data science. That's the type of thing which is happening. Okay. So now types of data, there are structured data जो बिल्कुल properly analyzed data है, properly put data है. Then there is semi structured data जो partially structured है. It's not fully structured. अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड डेटा, जैसे आप लोग फ्रेंडशिप से बात करते हो, व्हाट्सएप पर बात करते हो, ऑल दिस डेटा बिकम, ट्विटर पर बात करते हो, फेसबुक में बात करते हो. सो दिस ऑल दिस हैज बिकम very very important. So that data streams can be added into this. So then structured data are the data common business oriented language COBOL use करते थे, and RDBS relation database use करते हैं. So these are the type of thing which were used and all that. And example, a sample schema of structured data is this is the structured data. Customer name, phase, and all these things are there that you can just go through that. That type of thing is the structured data. So okay, then comes, these are the semi-structured data. This is data science and big data. R. Raman, author, C.B. Shekhar, author, and so on. These are the sample semi-structured data. This is the what is there. So this is the semi-structured data. Unstructured data is large written textual data such as email data, social media data, unprocessed audio and video data, image data and mobile data, unprocessed natural speech data, unprocessed geographical data. All these are the unstructured data. And statistical data type, these are the category of data type that they are used in define the category of data. For example, except occupation of a person may take value of categories, business, salaried, others, etc. Honorary, honorarium, all these things. Or he is a contract basis, he is a regular employee, all type of things becomes the category of the quality of the data. Then, so no, quantitative data. Quantitative data is the numeric data which can be used to define different scale of data. The qualitative data is also of two basic type: discrete, which represent distinct number like 2, 3, 5, and continuous, which represent continuous value of a given variable. For example, your height can be measured using continuous scale. So these are the measurement scale data. Every representation of measure should be unique. This is referred to as identify a value IDF. So the second characteristic is the magnitude M, which clearly can be used to compare the value. For example, a weight of 70.5 kg or 70.2 kg, etc. Third character is Third character is about equality interval. So for example, difference between 25 and 30 is 5 interval, which is same as difference between 45, 41 and 46, which are also 5 interval. The final characteristics of the defined minimum or zero value, MZB. For example, in Kelvin scale, temperature have scale is minus 32. F F देखो उसमें एक तो जेंडर दिया हुआ है एंड मेजरमेंट स्केल नॉमिनल ऑर्डिनल इंटरवल रेशो तो ये दिया वन जीरो मोर बट लेस देन 26 26 are more but less than 46 46 are more but less than 61 so on so forth the hypothetical income category and these are the gender is female and male and this is the temperature in celsius temperature in kelvin so Kelvin can be minus 32 and all that. So these are the sample population and sample. So you can pick up some samples on this. And then these are the one of the key objective of statistics which use sample data is in determining all these things. Statistics is compared for the sample parameters and predicted from this. These are the type. So these are the now come up the no जो data है if it's semi structured structured or unstructured उसको analyze करना है. How do you analyze it? So that's the important part of data analysis. Data analytic becomes one of the important problems of the data science. That's what you should look at very carefully. So, descriptive analysis is used to present basic summaries about data. However, it makes no attempt to interpret the data. देखो बेसिक एनालिसिस तो समरी बता देता है इतना सम इतना है एवरेज इतना है लेकिन उसका एनालिसिस कैसे होगा इंटरप्रेट कैसे होगा कि डेटा का अगर बढ़ता जा रहा है टेम्परेचर बढ़ता जा रहा है अभी क्लाइमेट चेंज हो रहा है ग्लोबल वार्मिंग हो रहा है तो टेम्परेचर बढ़ना चाहिए अगर तो उससे ग्लेशियर पिघलने चाहिए so that type of thing which are related to the climate change is also related to the temperature और टेम्परेचर कैसे बढ़ता है बिकॉज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और ऑल दीज जो गैसेस बनती है उससे बढ़ता है तो उसके लिए आपको ग्रीन एरिया बनाना पड़ेगा यू प्लांट मोर ट्रीज वर्कआउट ग्रीन एरिया less pollution less waste management better waste management and all these things are related to this so consider data given in the following figure show the summary of this data so this is जेंडर एफ जेंडर मेल एफ फीमेल उसका हाइट कितना है 1.35 centimeter 1.60 meter and so on so forth similarly you can say introduction to data science figure 6 sample height और वही continuous process है so now say description of category तो उसमें फीमेल का बना दिया frequency 5 proportion 0.5 percentage 50% male ka 5 0.5 50% so that type of analysis which is done is this in addition you can draw bar chart ये देखिए bar chart बन जाता था female man मेल तो उसका दी पाई चार्ट बन गया उसके बाद ये data science का 1 2 3 4 5 6 11 and so on these are the x values आ गई उसको सारा x बार निकाल लिया है और उससे सारा आगे से कैलकुलेशन करना है so this is the type of curve you a possible graph of the data distribution ये सेंटर वैल्यू हो जाती है इस डेटा में भी सिमेट्रिक in nature it's anti symmetric है it's more aligned towards left it's more aligned towards the right ये देखिए, ये लेफ्ट को ज़्यादा, लेफ्ट में ज़्यादा है, राइट में कम होता है, ये राइट में ज़्यादा है, लेफ्ट में कम होता है. So that type of thing which are there, these are the data being analyzed, a 5 point summary of this and all that, this all you can read it, and then we'll work it out how the data science में कैसे करते हैं. So these are the height data, uh, height, एक्सप्लेनेड डेटा एनालिसिस, ये हाइट जो ज़्यादा वाली है, ये कम वाली है. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग विच सेज ऐसे बना लिया, ये ऐसे बना लिया. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ द एक्सप्लेनेटरी डेटा एनालिसिस इज डन. सो दिस इज द कंप्लीट bivariate univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, two sample t-test analysis, all these f-test and all these things that you should have studied somewhere in statistics, but that you should look up in the Google, you will be able to find out. So find the, for example, mean is 167, variance is 94.5, observation is uh, 5, and computed t value is -1 this, p value is this, critical value is this. मेल के लिए ये है, फीमेल के लिए ये है. सो दैट आउटपुट ऑफ टू सैंपल टी टेस्ट उसमें लगा दिया, तो टू टाल्स. So that type of thing which can be done. So predictive analysis with uh, with the availability of large amount of data and advanced algorithm for mining and analysis of large data have led the way to advanced predictive analysis. The predictive analysis of today uses tools from artificial intelligence. That's the machine learning. Machine learning becomes most important for data science, and it's make prediction for to identify potential risk and aid of decision making process. It can be used in several data intensive industries like electronic marketing, financial analysis, healthcare application. For example, in healthcare industry, predictive analysis can be used to determine the support of public health infrastructure requirement for the future based on present health services, all these things. Advancement in artificial intelligence, data modeling, machine learning has led to perspective analysis. So this is what AI and the machine learning or data modeling. This has helped the analysis of the data science data, and that helps in future production of all the things. That's why at the moment from year 2015, 2011 it started. By 2015 people started working on data science and millions of jobs were created on the data science. Common misconception of data analysis. In this section we discussed three misconceptions that can affect the result of data science. That's the correlation is not causation. Correlation analysis established relationship between two variables. For example, consider three variables, namely attendance of student, marks obtained by student, and weekly hours spent by student for the study. While analysis data, you found that there is a strong correlation between the variable attend and marks. However, does it really mean that higher attendance or a student to obtain better marks? There is another possibility that both study and marks, as well as study and attend, are correlated. A motivated student may be spending higher number of hours at home, which may lead to better marks. So that's where you can't have this. This is a correlation, but it's not a final result on this. Okay. So this is the study, attend, marks. So observed but not a cause. This is observed that more you attend, more marks you get, but that's not the cause of this. So that's what the result of the universities. So आ गया student past, past percentage, student failed, failed percentage, total this. That's the type of thing you can analyze in this. Then application of data science. This is the wonderful thing. Application using similarity analysis. That is, the application is applications are similarity analysis of data using various algorithms resulting into classification or clustering of data into several categories. Some of these are spam detection. For example, हम मेल्स में स्पाम बहुत आता है, तो स्पाम को क्यों यूज करना है? ठीक है, फाइनेंशियल फ्रॉड डिटेक्शन सिस्टम। आप वो कह रहे हैं वो गूगल, बट इट डजंट से गूगल, इट्स ए GOGLE, तो यू appear it is Google, but it is not Google, it is something fraud. So asking your financial statement and all these things and all that, your account number and all these things. No bank will, no financial statement, no bank account number should be given to anybody on the mail. Recommendation product. Several e-commerce companies have the data of your buying. आप अगर आज ब्रेड और एग खरीद रहे हो, कल को भी आपको ब्रेड एग बेचने की कोशिश की जाएगी। और अगर आप वूलन क्लॉथ खरीद रहे हो तो उसको, दैट्स द टाइप ऑफ थिंग विच सिमिलैरिटी से फ्रॉम द स्टडी इटसेल्फ इट कम्स अप कि ये चीज़ें आपको इम्पोर्टेंट है। सो फ्रॉम देयर आपके ईमेल में, आपके वेबसाइट पे ये चीज़ें आप बार बार उसकी प्राइस पूछते हो, लेते हो, तो ये चीज़ें आपको ज़रूरी है। सो दैट्स टाइप ऑफ थिंग। So that's the recommendation of product. Several e-commerce companies have the data of your buying pattern, information about your searches to their portal, and other information about your account with them. This information can be clustered into classes of buyers, which can be used to recommend various product for you. तो अपने आप ऑटोमेटिकली AI बेस्ड थिंग्स और जनरल ट्रेंड से आपकी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम शुरू हो जाता है, जिससे आपको वो कई रिकमेंडेशन आना शुरू हो जाता है, विच आर विच यू थिंक आई शुड हैव इट। जैसे अगर आपने ग्रोसरी शॉप खोलनी है, तो ग्रोसरी शॉप में आपने एक जगह ब्रेड रखी है, एक जगह मक्खन रखा है, मक्खन कहीं ऊपर है, ब्रेड कहीं नीचे है, तो देन कस्टमर विल हैव lot of problem. So bread, butter, and if somebody is fond of egg, and jo jam, soup, all these things should be put together so that the person when comes for purchases, he is able to pick up all the things very clearly without going from one place to another. So that's where the clustering of the various grocery stores should be also in such a manner that a person when a lady goes to purchase things or buy thing in the cart and then picks up the thing, it should be very close to there. So if some Pepsi Cola, somebody is fond of Thumbs Up, so those things should be all there. So, so application related to web search. So again, these applications primarily help you in finding content on the web more effectively. Some of the application in this section would be the search algorithm, depth first search, breadth first search, वो सारा AI में आता है, that type of thing which you should be able to do that. This may use tools related to the semantic of your term, indexing of important website and term. अब आप Amazon.com पर जाते हो, फ्लिपकार्ट पर जाते हो, उसमें क्या क्या चीज़ें मिलती हैं, उसको आपको पता है। अगर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चीज़ें हैं, आप Amazon डॉट पर जाइए, फ्लिपकार्ट पे जाइए, और जगह जाइए, तो तुम्हें सब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चीज़ें मिल सकती है। सो दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग विच यू शुड बी एबल टू डू वेरी वेल। ओके, एप्लीकेशन रिलेटिंग टू हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम। तो अब data science can extremely useful for healthcare application. Some of the application may involve processing and analyzing images. For example, किसी के को ट्यूमर है, उसको एनालाइज करना है, किसी के कुछ और कुछ है, डिफॉर्मेशन है, कुछ है, तो उसको एनालाइज करना, ब्रेन में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है उसको एनालाइज करना जो है, दैट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग्स देयर. सो पब्लिक हेल्थ डेटा, so genomic analysis recommended for the public health based on public health data, and creation and testing of new drugs. वो कैसे ड्रग बनते हैं उसके सारा एनालिसिस जो होता है, वो इस डिजीज के लिए ड्रग कैसे बनाया जाए उसको एनालिसिस करना, स्पेक्ट्रम बनाना, क्या क्या चीज़ उसमें होना चाहिए, क्योंकि उसमें क्या क्या उस चीज़ को एलिमिनेट करती है. जैसे आप आजकल स्टोरी आ रही है कि डायबिटीज को बगैर गोलियां लेने के लिए आप आइए मेकिंग ए सिरप which has been suggested by somebody should be taken. So that question comes at, is it happy? This data becomes more abundant, people more use it. They say 1 lakh people have used it, so they have got rid of the diabetes. So then one should see it, one should analyze it, one should apply on oneself and then see this there. So that type of thing. एप्लीकेशन रिलेटेड टू द ट्रांसपोर्ट सर्विस. अब जैसे अब दिवाली आया है तो रेलवे मिनिस्टर ने ज़्यादा गाड़ियां चला दी है और लोगों को बैठने का अरेंजमेंट कर दिया है. सो दैट ऑल इज टेकिंग फ्रॉम लार्ज नंबर ऑफ डेटा. क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम जब प्रयागराज में कुंभ हो रहा था तो कुछ लोगों की डेथ हो गई because they were not able to support the so many public there and all that. So that is why they have become much more cautious from the number of people who travel during festivities and like Kumbh or the like Diwali and all that. So that's why they have created more trains, more passenger space for people to sit and all these things, and that is where helps this. That's the transport. Okay, e-commerce companies and to plan most economical way of logistic support from their uh, workhouse to the customer, finding the best dynamics route from a source to destination. अब अगर फॉर एग्जांपल पहले तो जीपीएस नहीं था, अब जीपीएस हैज ऑल द टाइप ऑफ थिंग, गूगल पोजीशनिंग सिस्टम. तो वो कैसे बना ये, you know who is the Darshan Pichai, now CEO. At that time, he was not CEO, he was a team leader. And he and his wife were invited for dinner by some people. So he told his wife that you go directly, I'll come from the office. Now she went and had dinner. They waited for him, but he could reach by 10 o'clock. By the time dinner was over, he had to, because he could not find their house. He was searching, couldn't find the house. So next day, he called the team. He said, why this should happen? Why shouldn't we have a proper system so that anybody, everywhere, seeing the traffic density, seeing the various routes, should be able to reach a place? So that's where GPS came up. And now every time you go out, you put first Google अपने mobile पर लगा लेते हो, then you move. So now it is very common because even the unknown place you can find if it is there. So you can find and go for this. We were going to JNU in Jaipur. So we thought it's a part of Jawaharlal Nehru University, but it was a Jaipur New University, and we could see in GPS and could reach there well in time. So that type of things are very important. Data science can be used for benefit of society. It should be used creatively to improve the effective resource utilization, which may lead to sustainable development. The ultimate goal of data science application should be to help in to protect our environment and human welfare. So this is the main game That is, our data science and data analytics should be so helpful so that we are able to have the development and we are able to save the tedious nature of the work of the people. So, for example, you are going to a place, you don't know where you are going, so you should be able to get from GPS. And then for example, it could tell different routes. ये रूट ट्रैफिक जैम है, इस रूट में traffic easy है, so that you go from the easy route and all that. And then production है, हेल्थ केयर में आपको ये मेडिसिन चाहिए, दिस इज द मेडिसिन, इट इज गुड. और कार के लिए आपको ये चीज, ये रूट लेना चाहिए, आप कार की जगह आप बस में जाइए तो मच इज बेटर, ट्रेन में जाइए और भी बेटर है. So that type of thing, or by air, so that you have all the, you have your own car, you have a bus, you have a aircraft, you have a train. So you find which is more convenient. So train is more convenient because you sit properly, go where you want to go, and if you are able to have ticket well in time, you are able to go very peacefully. अब फाइनल आ गया डेटा साइंस लाइफ साइकिल. So far, we have discussed about various aspects of data science in the previous section. In this section, we discuss about life cycle of a data science based on application. In general, data science application development may involve the following stages. Data science project requirement analysis phase. This is analysis phase. First and foremost step of the data science project would be to identify the objective of the data science project. काहे के लिए कर रहे हो आप? हेल्थ के लिए कर रहे हो, ट्रांसपोर्ट के लिए कर रहे हो, किसके लिए कर रहे हो? In addition to the data that is required to be used, the peoples also decided, uh, projects is also decided. This phase is similar to the requirement study and project planning in this. Then data collection and preparation, उसके लिए data collect करिए, descriptive data analysis, data modeling, model testing, and model development and refinement. तो अगर आपने मशीन एनालिसिस से एक कोई मॉडल डेवलप करा है, उसमें डेटा यूज करा है, तो उसको मॉडल को यूज कर सकते हो. अगर आपके पास मॉडल नहीं है, तो मशीन एनालिसिस से आप स्टैटिस्टिक डेटा से आप मशीन एनालिसिस विल बी एबल टू हेल्प यू कि ये डेटा के किस regression में set होता है, and then you can and put that there. So that type of thing is most important. So model, the tested best model is used to address the data science. Next, a number of data models based on the data are developed. So which model is most useful, that you have to see. Then description, descriptive data analysis. The data is analyzed using univariate and bivariate analysis techniques. This will generate descriptive information about the data. So these are the various components of the data analysis, and ultimately the life cycle becomes the data collection and preparation phase. पहला आ जाता है साइंस प्रोजेक्ट फेज, देन कम्स डेटा कलेक्शन एंड preparation phase, then descriptive data analysis, data modeling and model testing, and model development and refinement. जो अगर मॉडल जो अभी पुराना डेवलप है, इज नॉट गिविंग एग्जैक्टली द सिमिलर रिजल्ट्स एज इट शुड गिव, so you have to refine that model and develop, go for further development. So these are the type of thing. These are the it, example of this is the data science project requirement, then data collection and preparation phase, then descriptive data analysis, then data modeling and model testing, and model development and refinement, and then so this is the complete cycle, whole process of the data analysis. Is it okay? that covers the first section of the this. Unit 1 is over. Are you any question on the unit 1? Hello?
No, sir.
Everything is okay?
Yes, sir.
So, shall we go to this unit 2, portability and statistics for data science? So, these are the various terms, and you can go through this parameters, significance testing, and all that, chi-square test, all these things you should have learnt about this in this. We compute the conditional probability of events, use Bayes' theorem in problem solving, explain the concept of random variables, explain the characteristics, binomial and normal distribution, describe the sampling distribution and central item, this and all that, and state the statistical hypothesis and perform significant testing. So probability comes first. Probability is the, you know, probability of a coin, probability coin head and tail. अगर छः वाला है तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 ऐसे जो है ना, so number of customer in the set of all possible outcome can result in even E, and number of customer in the set of the all possible. So that's the, अगर 6 है उसमें, तो अगर 1 लाना है तो इसकी probability 1/6 हो जाती है, because when you toss one time, this is there. Head and tail की facility, head and tail की facility 1/2 हो जाती है. So that's the number of outcomes in the set of all possible outcomes that result in event E, and number of outcomes in the set of all possible outcomes. So that's why probability E is this. The set of all possible, this is example. If here die have 6 equally likely this, so what is the sample space 1 2 3 4 5 6, and event as die shows 2, then outcome of A is 2, and probability PA is 2 by 1/6, because 2 is one number, so it is a one probability, and 6 possibilities are there. So 1/6 is the probability. And an event, etc. You can just go through this 1/6, 2/6, 6/6 probability आ जाता है. The union of event A and B would be 1 2 3 5. Therefore, the probability that event A or event B occurs is B, A or B. This is 4/6, which is 2/3. Whereas the union event B and C is 1 2 3 5 6. Therefore, P, B, and C is 6/6 is 1. So that type of thing you can see, that probability became from 1 to 1/6 to 1. Well, that is the, so you can all go through this. You can see that conditional probability आ जाता है. ये देखो x है, this and all that. So that conditional probability of event A gives that event B is occurred. So that type of thing which will be there. So this is probability. Bayes theorem, आप पढ़ लीजिए. Bayes theorem is this is one of the important theorem which deals with the conditional probability. Mathematically, Bayes theorem is given by this, so that p x y is equal to p p by x into px upon py. So that the example इससे आप solve कर सकते हो. Random variable and basic distribution, that also you can go through this. Random variable जो randomly generate होते हैं, जो sequentially नहीं है, कहीं random है. So so these are the head, 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 tail, head, head, tail, tail, head. These are the all the possibility, so that you can say this is three, two, this and all that. So that type of thing. अगर हेड लेना है, नंबर ऑफ हेड्स लेना है, तो इसमें प्रोबेबिलिटी थ्री है, उसमें टू है बिकॉज दो हेड है, इसमें दो हेड है, इसमें एक हेड है, इसमें दो हेड है, इसमें एक हेड है, इसमें एक हेड है, इसमें जीरो हेड है, सो जीरो. So mapping of outsource of sample spares in that type of thing which comes up. Similarly, you can go through this and all that. ये histogram है, जो number of this, that is a probability. Man, let me put my specs on, please. Probability distribution of discrete random variable. So 0, 1, 2, 3, sorry, probability this and all. So then binomial distribution, ये binomial के ये binomial है, frequency of height and all that. So this is migration, this and all that. 100 students in a class, because there should be some very tall, some very small and all that. So that general distribution is like this. ऐसे. And ये छोटा है, फिर बड़ा हो जाता है, बड़ा होता है, this is small, and then small and बिल्कुल जीरो के बराबर हो जाता है and all that. So this type of distribution, normal distribution ये है, this is the normal distribution. यहाँ पर मोड बन जाता है, म्यू आ जाता है, म्यू माइनस सिग्मा, म्यू माइनस टू सिग्मा, म्यू माइनस थ्री सिग्मा, वेयर इज सिग्मा इज म्यू प्लस माइनस सिग्मा 68% लेते हैं, म्यू प्लस माइनस टू सिग्मा 95%, म्यू प्लस माइनस थ्री सिग्मा 99.7%. So that's why I say सिक्स सिग्मा, उसमें सिक्स थ्री एंड थ्री सिक्स सिग्मा को कंपनी का नाम रख देते हैं. सिक्स सिग्मा कंपनी है जिसमें सारे जो नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के सारे नंबर आ जाते हैं. A है area under the curve 0.93 and all that. So computing probability uh, using normal distribution. Say this is mu plus sigma. Mu plus 1.3 sigma is this. Sampling distribution and the central limit theorem. So these also you can just go through that. This is the sampling distribution and all that. And these are the various data available. And that's the frequency distribution of sample strategy. So these are the things which you can go through. Statistical hypothesis testing, chi-square test, and all these things there. So that you would have studied this. This is the one confidence level, 99%, 95% here, this and all that. So all these things you can go through this. Probability analysis you would have done in your statistics. This is a scatter plot of weekly study hours versus marks obtained. हमने बताया था, स्टूडेंट का बता रहे थे कि स्टूडेंट जो रेगुलर आता था उसके मार्क्स ज़्यादा, बट मे बी द स्टूडेंट इज स्टडिंग एट होम, उसके मार्क्स ज़्यादा आ गए. सो दैट्स व्हाट स्टडी आवर्स और दिस और वो marks obtained and study hours. Example using correlation and regression. Now, regression equation is very important in data science because regression, ये जो machine learning takes care of all the regressions, this and all that. So that's a so correlation and regression. Correlations are x y. This is the correlation. Okay, and then this is the weekly study hours, and the correlation coefficient is the 0.99 something, 95771, something like this. And residual is y observed minus y predicted. So that type of thing which you can make a regression equation कहाँ बनाई है? Just a minute. Residual square, residual this. हाँ ये बढ़ गई. Y predicted is equal to A plus BX. This is our simple linear regression equation. So that type of thing which works for ये residue आ गया सारा और सारा करके. So this. So weekly study hours को फिर वही केस ले रहा है. So marks and weekly study hours. So this summarizes our this. So this chapter, this unit has a probability and this had a probability, then it had uh, regression. It was talking about the various uh, six possibilities of the dice which is placed and all that. And if it is head and tail, then it is only head and tail possible and all that. If you have three time head and all that. So data preparation for analysis is unit 3. That also is a your probability is okay. Probability and data science is okay for you.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Perfect. Yes, yes.
कोई any doubt or a question? आप इसको पढ़िए. आप पढ़ के आए हो? Have you studied it? Anybody who has studied it before coming here? Nobody.
Not too.
Yes, sir. I studied, sir.
You studied. Good.
Yeah.
So you have some question?
No, sir. It's in very detail because here it has been given in very concise manner. Each one we have to detail it out by our own, like T
Okay.
distribution, F distribution, and over testing, all
Yeah.
those things. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then we go to unit 3. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Or wait for some time or we'll go for unit. You want to relax for 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, let's relax for. This is now 9:58. Let us relax for about 10 minutes. 10, 8. We'll start. 10, 10, 10, 8. We'll start the class. Okay?
Sure, sir.
All right.